Right, hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're back at the Meadow Greens Golf Course on the Greens Course, hole 1, nice par 3, 135 yards, and today we're in for a fun one. Normally I love this course, I love this hole. This is a great pitching wedge onto a narrow green. This is a course where I can light up the score. If I'm shooting even par, just a couple over, it's a great day, and that's a normal kind of process for me. But no, forget that. Today we're gonna go top flight kids clubs. Bryson DeChambeau can do it and shoot under par. Why can't I, right? Okay, maybe not under par, but we can probably put a good score up. At worst, this will be a fun video. These are top flight clubs that I bought literally off Facebook. Not even the first kid to get them was mine. This is probably a couple kids down. But we've got driver, hybrid, 7-iron, 9-iron, sand wedge, putter, and this is one of my younger kids' little dinky clubs that I don't think I'd even try to hit because that'll be even harder than these. But let's see if we can put up a good score. If I could be 5 over, we're going to do 5 holes. If I could be 5 over through 5 holes, I'd be ecstatic. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen it, Bryson DeChambeau does some great videos playing with kids clubs. He goes all the way down to this tiny little kid set with the whippiest shafts, and I think he shoots like 1 or 2 over. Today we have those kind of aspirations, but let's be realistic, that may not happen. But we're going to do a gimmicky kind of challenge. We're going to do a gimmicky ball. I've got a nice blue Titleist that we're going to try not to lose in the woods here. 135 yards. DeChambeau is hitting his driver about 250, 270. If I can get this 240, I'll be ecstatic. So let's see how this goes. Ooh, I might have got that a little more than 140. Woo! Well hit over the flag, but that's going to be well past it. We'll see how that looks coming back. All right, realistically, I'm thrilled with that. It almost took out the flag on the way by. I probably actually hit that 180, 190 yards. Downside is now I've got a 40, 50 yard chip shot back into it. We've got my nice little sand wedge here, nice little whippy shaft. See if we can get this to hold the green. Sit down. That's probably a little long, but we're gonna putt that either way. Actually just rolled off the side. I'm actually gonna stick to my guns. I normally chip this all day. I hate putting. I could be 6 inches off the green. I chip it all day. Let's see if we can chip it, and honestly, let's see if we can chip it in. Hit the hole. Ah. Okay, chip it in, maybe a little tall aspirations, but not bad. I'm not mad at that effort at all. I'd really like a 4 to open up here. 5 over par is the goal. Do 5 holes. Let's see if we can stay on track with that. Oh no. That's all right though. We can make up some shots. If I can hit driver like I did on this hole, we can actually make a good score. All right, hole 2, about 265 yards. I did pick the easier of the 3 courses they have here. Didn't want to make it too hard myself. If the video does well, you never know. We'll go to a harder course and try this again. But 265, ideally I just want to keep this down the middle or to the left. If I wind up in the trees, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Realistically though, I can make a good score here. And that definitely went right, but it's far enough that it should be okay. All right, I actually hammered that. Call me Bobby DeChambeau. I'm Bryson's cousin, apparently. 265 to the flag. I'm about pin high on the right. I'm ecstatic with that result. Over the trees. Now, the only downside is I don't have my numbers dialed in. I've got about 50 yards to the flag on a nice, long, narrow green, so the landing space here is limited. If I can just get it to land on the front and trickle on, that would be great. Maybe even get it to cozy up next to the hole. Focus on good contact. Go. Big hop. And we're putting, people. There's a green regulation. I'm ecstatic about that. No excuses. Let's get this close or get this in the hole. And park, and park, and park. Woo! That's okay. We got a good look at this here. Now it's breaking left to right, coming up the hill. I just got to get the pace right, and this will go right in the hole. Probably about just outside left edge. A little bit of pace. And it didn't break at all. No. That's a 5. Brings us to 3 over through 2. All right, hole 3, 275 yards to the flag. This is one of my favorite holes on the greens course here. If you notice out there, we've got all these trees in the middle. You can play it to the left of the trees, or you can go try to more over the trees with a nice cut. Honestly, with the way I'm hitting this, I am going to be semi-aggressive and see if we can take it over the trees. Woo, that's way right. We'll be able to find it and hit it again, but man, that's rough. All right, I remember Bryson in his videos talking about that. If you really try to give it the meat, the flex of the shaft tends to really affect the flight of the ball there. And I tried to really go after that. I'm pretty sure because of that, the flexed open, face open, and went way right. Gotta remember, stay in our shoes. 200 yards up the middle is gonna be better than 270, 120 yards up the right, so. All right, we got the distance we're looking for, 260, but we're way right. I've got 90 yards to the middle of the green. I can barely see the flag through this big tree, and I'm not sure how high I hit these clubs. This is probably gonna be a feathered 9-iron, which is what I have in my hand. Try to get it up and over the tree. There's a bunker short and a bunker long. I don't wanna be in the bunker, that would be really bad. If anything, I wanna try to favor the right side. So let's see if we can hit a nice little banana over the tree, get it in a good spot. Nope. Luckily, trees are 90% air. I think it went through it. But yeah, definitely not what I wanted. Downside of these kids' clubs, I just don't know how high they go. It actually wasn't far off. I'm really happy with that. It went through the pine trees, came to here. Honestly, apparently if it weren't for the pine trees, I'd probably be back in the trees over here. So I'd rather be lucky than good any day, right? I got another shot straight up the hill. Nice look at the hole. Like I said, I just have a hard time putting these. So kids clubs, real clubs, I don't care. We're chipping this all day. Sadly, I'm still thinking make, but let's try to make sure we get this close to the hole if it's not in. They just explode off the face a little bit. That was not firm pace, but it's in the hole. That is a par, people. We're on track for the score we want. Par 5 coming up. This is probably the hole I'm most nervous about. 500 plus yards into wind with people coming at me. I got to try to keep it in line, so hopefully I don't kill anybody. Let's see what we can do. So you can miss right, you can't be left. Left is dead. Anything left of the trees you see is OB. This is a hole where I really want to score, but at the same point, I need to remember, like, think smart, keep the ball in play, make sure we can get a good shot at it. Let's see if we can keep ourselves on track to make the score we want. All right, come on. I'm a good golfer. I'm a good golfer. Oh, that's crushed. Beautiful fade. It's gonna be right rough, but I love it. So that was a great result. Into wind, got that about 220. We're sitting here right now about still 250 out. I can see the blue marker in front of us. And I know what a lot of you are thinking. Let's go DOD, right? But I'm not doing that. Not into wind, not with kids clubs, not from the rough. Let's try the hybrid. I don't think I've really ever hit this before. I occasionally will be in the backyard, hit some plastic balls with these things with the kids, but I've definitely never hit a real ball with this club. Honestly, anything up the middle would be good. I want to try to keep it out of the trees, right or left. Let's keep this on track. And there's the trees. All right, that was definitely a treacherous shot. I was calling for it to get left because I wanted it between the trees here. I found it, unfortunately, in that bush. I'm not able to get it at the moment. I don't have a retriever, but I took my drop. So that was 2 in the bush, 3 hitting 4. After that par on the last hole, I really want to keep our score on track here. Up and down from here feels like a tall ask, but hey, let's try it. About 120, by the way, into breeze. We're gonna hit the 9 iron again. Same concept, just can't be left. Ooh, it's a beaut. Don't be big. And it's huge. I just don't even know my own strength. We're just off the back. Probably flew that closer to 140, 150. That's okay though, we can chip that close, put it in. All right, that was actually a great shot. Directionally, I'm thrilled with it. It's just, we're definitely 30, 40 yards deep. I am a terrible distance putter, lag putter, especially down the hill, which is part of the reason you'll see me chip these all day. You can definitely make the play. This is going into the grain. You can putt it, to each their own. We're gonna chip it. The cool part here is even if I chip it a little long, the fringe will catch it. Short would be worst case scenario here. We don't want it to be short. Let's see if we can just nuzzle it up next to the hole or even give it a chance to go in the hole. Would be great. And there's part of that short I was talking about. Keep running, ball. Not thrilled, but not mad. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, that was a good putt. That's okay though. Ooh, all around good putt at the end there. That's a double. We're gonna need, I think, a par to keep on track with where we want to be on this last hole. Luckily, this last hole is fairly short. See if we can pull it off. All right, John Rahm says there's golfers that use tees and then there's idiots. And right now, we're about to be an idiot. I'm feeling confident. The grass is nice and fluffy here. Into wind, especially when I tee it up, I'm afraid it'll balloon up and it just won't get there. We got about 90 yards to the pin into a strong wind. We're not gonna hit a 9 iron again after we just pounded that other one. We'll at least try to use the sand wedge, but we're gonna need a par here. Let's finish strong here. 90 yards, strong breeze, sand wedge. Normally one of my easiest holes on the course. Good strike needed. Back of the stance, wait on the left side. Then, catch it, tree. Amazing, pin high left. I thought it was going huge, but the wind knocked it down perfectly. We'll just say that's how I planned it. All right, I cannot believe how lucky we got on that shot. We'll call it good. I hit that extremely thin from back there. I hit that same shot with my 56, my own sand wedge before, and had to hit these trees and let it get knocked down to be anywhere near the hole. But luckily, it hit perfectly on the front. We're sitting here pin high. I mean, we got 20 feet or so, but I can't be mad at that. This is a putt I've hit many times with my own putter. I can make this putt with any putter. Let's get it close at the minimum, but how cool would it be to make a birdie here? Oh, gotta hit it. Go ball, go. Hit it, and that's got a chance. I left a little meat on it here. I don't normally pull the flag, but today, I don't want any excuses. Make that hole feel a little bigger. Big pressure putt. All right, that's a par. My math serves me right. We're 5 over through 5. Mission achieved.